Moving on now, President Donald Trump has decided to take a dig at NATO and the NATO allies of the United States. And he stated, and I quote, "Without the USA, NATO is a paper tiger. They did not want to join the fight to stop a nuclear-powered Iran. Now that the fight is on, militarily won, with very little danger for them, they complain about high oil prices that they're forced to pay, but don't want to help open the Straits of Hormuz. A simple military maneuver that is the single reason for the high oil prices. It's so easy for them to do with so little risk." He's also called them cowards and says, "We will remember." So that's President Trump, of course, hitting out at NATO, not for the first time, but this is, of course, a different context. Let me go across to my colleague Mayank, who's reporting for us from Tel Aviv in Israel. Mayank, not for the first time has Donald Trump lashed out at NATO. This is, of course, in the context of the appeal that he had made that countries should send in their ships to come and secure the Straits of Hormuz so that the oil supply can continue. Many countries did not heed to that request on the part of the American president, and now, of course, quite predictably, he's put out a very detailed post slamming them.
So, as it follows, the earlier request that NATO should be joining them and the delegation of security responsibilities in the region should be looked after by the other countries and NATO nations. So this follows that, in fact. The other point is the sentence which he has used, the president has used, when we were talking to the other security officials and all, they said that it is a strategic passage and being narrow, it becomes equally dangerous and can lead to a sabotage to the movement there, because Iran has been successfully using its projectiles, including the drones and the missiles. So it is really dangerous in that regard. And Iran played one of the games by which in which it had some information was given out, leaked out, or maybe leaked out in a way to affect psychologically the people, that they would plant certain mines within that area. And being 21 kilometers at the point of narrowest area, it can create any havoc to the places, and everyone is avoiding that no accident should take place within that region, so that the movement, at least whatever it is happening, or is possible into that area. Now the bigger factor, why energy has come into discussion so late after 22 days. Yes. This factor has to be understood, and then the strategic significance of this passage can be easily understood. And the analysis which we all are doing with regards to the significance of this place or the statements being made by President Donald Trump is because of the energy flow. If it is obstructed, hindered, it is creating problems for the nation, not only one country, but it's encompassing the whole world now.
All right, Mayank, this is, of course, a question not related directly to what Trump has said about NATO, but how things are in Israel, where you are, because the last time we spoke to you, Tel Aviv wore a very deserted look. We do see some movement right now as well, but stay with us.